Hello, everybody. Dominomial here, and welcome back to another episode of Outer Wilds. Last episode, we successfully explored the Interloper. And actually, while this ship is in autopilot, I can just go into the rumor mode real quickly. So yeah, we explored the ruptured core. Two missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near... Okay. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and... okay. Yeah. So, yeah. If you haven't watched last episode, just watch last episode. We got some interesting revelations about the Interloper. So now I just need to find the gravity cannon, which is literally right there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the gravity cannon. So I don't know how to actually get... Oh, the gravity cannon is just right here. Like, I thought it was gonna be a bit more, like, special with an S or something like that. Nope, it's just right here. Which, honestly, that's fine. But, like, how do I call it back? If it's like the one on Brittle Hollow, the controls should be... Yeah, the controls are down deeper. Huh, this is a bit of an awkward angle. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. So let's call back the shuttle. And then let's go inside it and see what's going on. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I have landed here on this comet, not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Oh, oh. Oh. He died waiting for them. That's actually kinda sad. Dying in the comet with the shuttle as the ice slowly freezes over you, unable to actually leave after a while, hoping that your friends will come back. That is brutal. Fuck. Well, now that we know what happened, I just feel bad for the poor guy. So yeah, I guess let's just go up again. Activate the gravity cannon, call the shuttle home. Oh man! Wait, the Sunless City. Well, it's covered by cacti. Well, fuck. So much for going there. Is there, like, any way I can... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! I didn't actually want to use the gravity cannon like that. Um... I... I... I may have stranded myself. I'm in danger. Let's see if I can make it to Timber Hearth. I'll probably be able to make it to Timber Hearth. Or Atler Rock. I can definitely make it to Atler Rock, but fuck. That is, That's one way to go. So, yeah. I don't... No. I'm not really sure what to do now. The interloper is apparently the most dangerous thing in the universe, or something. Huh. So, gravity cannon. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interloper's surface. So, like, what is their view entries? There's Nomai Mines, which I did. No. So I explored everything besides, like, the Ash Twin. Wait, no. I want to go back. View entries. Huh. I'm not sure where to go now. I don't think I can actually explore Hollow's Lantern, can I? I mean, I guess I haven't fully explored Timber Hearth either. And Sun Station, I think I already completely explored. I'm not really sure how this works. But yeah, High Energy Lab. It's, large solar... Yeah, okay, so I can go to the High Energy Lab. The Quantum Moon is a side quest that I'm kind of delaying. Yeah. So the Quantum Caves on, Ember Twin I need to do. At the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. That's kind of scary. No, okay, it's from somewhere on Giant's Deep. That's where the hurricane is. Black Hole Forge. The vessel. Never made it out of Dark Bramble. I guess I could also try exploring Dark Bramble. So if I lay out all my options, I can, one, go to Giant's Deep and try and figure out a way inside the core, which I know I can do. I just need to figure out how. That's the thing, because Feldspar was able to make it, and I have a feeling it has something to do with the jellyfish. But I'm not really sure how to use the jellyfish. The jellyfish might, like, do I have to enter before the jellyfish, after the jellyfish? Do I have to, like, leave the shuttle or the ship and then, like, enter without the ship? Because the hole is probably only big enough for, like, a small person. I'm not sure, but, like, I know the jellyfish create a hole in the giant purple miasma lightning core that I can probably enter. I guess I also haven't fully explored the escape pod. Old settlement. I have a feeling that what I didn't explore there was the cave. There's a lot that I did not explore on Ember Twin. I have been kind of neglecting Ember Twin because that planet scares me a little bit. So I guess let's go back to Ember Twin and see if I can find anything there. Because as intriguing as Giant's Deep is, it's not a place that I'm exactly rushing to get back to. That place kind of, well, it terrifies me like the rest of this game. Everything about this game terrifies me, yet I'm still invested in playing it. I gotta love cosmic horror. Man. I feel like there might also be one or two things left on Ash Twin that I could explore too, but I'm not quite sure about that one. So, yeah. So I guess let's just explore, or quickly explore. Quickly explore before the sand completely fills up the area. So this is... where does this take me? I guess I don't know, because I didn't activate the teleporter or something. So this leads down somewhere. I think this just leads along the equator. And there's probably something along the equator that I can explore. I'm not sure what, but yeah. And this is where the escape shuttle was, the escape pod. Do I want to go in? Probably. Like, I already went in there before. And I know there is more to explore there. But honestly, I have a feeling I might know what I need to explore there, and if it's some kind of horrifying monster in Ember Twin, then I'm not really too excited about the idea of exploring there, if I'm going to be honest. What is that? I'm just observing. This is just kind of cool to look at. Okay. Let's read what this is all about. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? Yes, one that'll give me nightmares in my sleep. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. Are you suggesting that... Wait, shit. The only thing I can think of is that one joke in Futurama where Bender gets mad at, like, the Olympics because, I don't know exactly what, but, like, I think he said something along the lines like, yeah, they could have won if they weren't being observed. Because it was like some kind of quantum mechanics joke. I don't do quantum mechanics, but that's the one joke I thought of when I thought of that. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Mallory. Kindly count me in among the moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits around Tibber Hearth as well. Oh. Chert's research note. Property of Chert. Clearly, the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is the big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be handy to have about now. Yeah. But yeah, let's get this scroll in instead. So what does this one say then? The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona, Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the phantom moon travels. Is that why I sometimes can't find the phantom moon? Is it... Wait, no, fuck. What if it's orbiting the eye of the universe occasionally? And so, like, I know there's been, like, a few times now where the phantom moon just hasn't existed at all on the solar system, no matter how hard I look. Like, on the map. It's probably going around the eye of the universe, and that's invisible. You have a keen eye, my friend. So this moon travels a total of 5 locations, not 4. Well, possibly 6. Interesting. Holy shit, that looks so cool. Now it's around... Yeah. So now it's around Giant Steep. Interesting. That is neat to look at. I feel like I was supposed to find this a lot sooner, but nonetheless, it is cool. So the gravity cannon is there. I guess I could talk to Chert about the moon. But I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. I guess let's just go down here for now. 50% fuel remaining. No. So yeah, that's where the escape pod is. I could go down there. Don't really feel like it, but I could. Yeah, I guess let's go talk to Chert. I think he's literally at the North Pole, so... Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Where's the fuel refill? There it is. Okay. I have a question for you. I found something. I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Ah, yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at the star charts. This might be a good time to go back to Timber Hearth and observe the pictures that were taken, because apparently there was something in the pictures that weren't in the other images, or one of them. Now that I'm a bit more familiar with the solar system and how it works. But that might just be me being optimistic. I don't know if I want to actually... Well, I guess I could. I didn't actually want to fall down here, but I guess I could. Are the... It's this way. I don't like how there's no sunlight here. God. This is just the perfect way to get set up for a jump scare. I feel like I'm a bit too late to actually explore down here. Maybe if I came here immediately, the sand wouldn't have filled up the area so much. I mean, I'll still go down nonetheless, but yeah, there's too much sand now to actually get anything here. This is the problem with exploring the Ember Twin. The moment, like, you pass, like, the first half of the loop, it just becomes really difficult to do anything here. So I guess I could reset the loop. I could. Do I want to? Not necessarily, but I realize that it's probably necessary. Because, yeah, that has filled up with too much sand. Too much sand to actually be able to do anything with. Okay. Yeah, and then there's the shuttle with the distress beacon, which... I don't know. 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 I I read about. And I don't really feel like going down here, but I could. Do not follow the tunnel to its end. I really don't want to go down that tunnel. Like, literally, I do not want to go down that tunnel. But I know I have to go down there eventually. Do I? Must I? Shall I? I'm a bit scared. I don't know if I want to touch that. Like, I am playing dangerously cautious. Yeah, fuck that. I'll do that another time. I'm gonna be exploring the Ember Twin more in other loops anyway. I just don't feel like doing it. And besides, like, the sun is almost dead in this loop anyway. Like, there's no... No, there is benefit to exploring. There's always benefit to exploring in this game, because information you get is always kept even if you die immediately afterwards. So interesting, they built a quantum moon locator. Okay. Well, Ash Twin is almost out of sand. I don't know if there's anything worth exploring there that I haven't already explored, though. Honestly, it might just be best to reset the loop. But in the meantime... Yeah, I'll watch the sun. And... I'll tab. No, I didn't actually want to do that. Fine, let's look it up. I hate relying on guides and walkthroughs, but this is just so I don't fucking... Well, it's lame if I look it up, but I gotta know. Outer Wilds, Ember Twin, Outer Wilds Ember Twin Horror. What is it? Yes, thank you, Google AI. In Outer Wilds, the Ember Twin is considered a particularly unsettling location due to okay. A sense of eerie horror as the player explores the ruins and grapple. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah. And it's just people asking why Outer Wilds isn't a horror game. Uh. hmm. And then there's just one dude on Reddit that's like, nah, this isn't a horror game. Like, no, fuck off. This is a horror game. This is an existential horror game. I gotta make sure OBS is. I did not find what was in the Ember Twin Cave, though, so I just gotta discover that for myself. So, thank you, Google, for not telling me anything. Thank you for using such great AI. That did not help me at all and just gave me an overview of the Ember Twin. Which, yes, I know. I know about the Ember Twin. Thank you, Google. I know that this is in fact the Ember Twin. Wow, thanks. Fine, I still have time left. I can go inside. Oh, it filled up this much with sand already. I can't even go inside anymore. Okay. That's a little bit scary. So this game acts upon fears of thalassophobia, claustrophobia, whatever the opposite of claustrophobia is. Not like, you know, loving tight spaces, but fear of big spaces. It has cosmic horror. It has normal horror. It has disappearing and appearing objects randomly. It has fear of black holes and getting sucked into them. Fear of heights. And fear of... I don't know. The thing is, this game acts upon a lot of different phobias. And it would be underselling it to say that this isn't really a horror game. This is definitely a horror game, just not in the traditional sense. But yeah, I think this is a good time to end the loop. I fucking hate that quantum moon. That quantum moon is always so terrifying. I'm gonna reset this loop quickly, but like, I want to see if any of the NPCs have anything different to say before I launch off. Specifically the one that fishes. Because I want the fishing NPC to say something unique about Giant's Deep. Okay. Yeah, Giant's Deep has a deep current you can't pass through. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Is that all true? Yeah, no. But I know better now. So yeah, let's reset the loop. Again. Because I don't want to waste any time. I want to get to the northern part of Ember Twin immediately so that I can go into the deepest caves. Because that's where the quantum rock is. And even though I fucking hate the quantum moon and everything it stands for, I do need to eventually explore it. And the Ember Twin is a pretty good place to explore it, the quantum shard. Because I can't figure out how to get to the area in Giant's Deep with the quantum shard. And honestly, I'm taking a bit of a break from Giant's Deep. Giant's Deep is terrifying. Like, honestly, I don't know which planet scares me the most. It's either Dark Bramble or Giant's Deep. And honestly, Giant's Deep might be getting the edge on that one. Because Dark Bramble is scary with the anglerfish, yes. But the way I see it, the anglerfish basically just acted as a giant gatekeeper saying, fuck you, you're not allowed to enter, and then I just left. I still have not explored Dark Bramble as much as I could have because of those anglerfish. And there is probably a way I can get past the anglerfish at this point, or way earlier than this point. But honestly, I'm not sure how. So, yeah. So, okay, let's land here. I need my suit. And... yeah, no. So I need to go up from here to the northern pole, the North Pole. Because the North Pole has something that I'm curious about. So yeah, if I just walk... let me bump the mic again. And readjust. There's stairs here that I can use to go deeper down this hole. This hole that I do not want to go down. What is that? What is that? There's nothing down there, I presume. Hopefully. Hopefully there's nothing down there. I mean, if I'm gonna go in there, I have to go in there quick. Real quick. I don't know if I want to go down there. This LP is probably getting very irritating to watch with how wishy-washy I am with exploring mildly scary places. Fine, taking off the headphones again. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Taking off the headphones and exploring a deep cavern. Nothing here. It's possible that the reason why the person that went down here never came back is because of the sand. And also the maze-like architecture of this area. Or the caverns. Nope, it's because it's maze-like. Okay, nice to know. Oh god, no, I'm gonna get crushed. Okay. Okay. So it turns out there was not any kind of deep, scary horror at the bottom of Ember Twin. It turns out there was just sand, and that sand murdered me. Must be an awful way to go, being stuck in a cave as it gets filled up with sand, literally crushing you. Yeah, in the next episode of Outer Wilds, I will explore more of the Ember Twin, and I think that's pretty much all I'll be doing next episode, because the Ember Twin is a place I have not explored a whole lot. I'm starting to realize. Ember Twin is a very surprisingly dense planet, compared to even like Timber Hearth or even like Brittle Hollow. So yeah, in the next episode, we'll go explore more of Ember Twin. And hopefully I won't get crushed by sand next episode. So yeah, that'll be a positive. See you then. Bye-bye.